Okay, okay, okay. Today's the day. Today, we are doing it properly. Here, I have, for real, the entire Lego Ninjago minifigure collection. It's beautiful. I, for the first time, got a comment. No, it wasn't the first time. It was actually my favorite comment that I got on my channel. And it was someone just asking that I do each and every single one of these. And I said, you know what? Let's do that. And yes, it's going to be a long video, but hey, I'm so happy that someone is interested. And therefore, I'm feeling a bit nervous for some reason because I want to make it a good video. And it sucks because the first 10 minutes that I shot accidentally got deleted because my phone storage got full again. And that really sucks because I really liked what I did with my first 10 minutes, but I'm just yapping too much. But I'm just gonna start the video and I'm gonna show you the first few figurines here. So on the side here, I got the Woos. My man, the GOAT, Sensei Garmadon, Woo Garmadon, Sensei Woo Garmadon. This version of Woo, I have no idea where he belongs. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm not sure if it was Hands of Time or just after some of the first seasons. But this one I do know goes to the Legacy Woo. So it was the 2011 one, which is this one, but remade faithfully. And I'll just show the two side by side. It's got quite a nice amount of detail added. Not too much, but just enough. And I just love it when they do this. Then I also got the Lego Ninjago Legends Woo, which I got from the Green Dragon. Beautiful armored Woo. I mean, just look at that. And also in the previous video that I recorded, you know, this is from Possession. I told a story about my favorite episode, or an episode that really sticks to me today as an adult, which was episode 3 or 4 from Ninjago, which was an episode titled The Best Way to Defeat an Enemy. And why it stuck to me for so long is because of one simple riddle that Woo had in that episode. And the riddle started with, what is the best way to defeat an enemy? He asked this to the ninja in the very first few minutes of the episode. And they say, obviously, like, okay, maybe you use your elemental powers. Okay, maybe you use Tornado of Creation. You know, something that you would think would obviously defeat an enemy. But Woo shook his head and he said, nope, that's not the answer that he was looking for. And he told them to keep on training. And the ninja, very frustrated with this simple riddle for most of the episode, they go on with the episode, and eventually they capture Lloyd, who was a real little brat at the time and not yet having reached his full potential, was still trying to be a real villain and a real nuisance to the ninja. So they were so absolutely baffled when Woo decided to take him in and give Lloyd a bed to sleep in, even read him a bedtime story. And the ninja was so confused because, I mean, this little brat has been causing them so much trouble for most of the few episodes now leading up to that moment. But then Woo asked him again, did you figure out the answer to the riddle? What is the best way to defeat an enemy? And the ninja shook their head and they kind of turned around, kind of to go back to training. But then Woo stopped them and he said, the best way to defeat an enemy is to make him your friend. And as an adult, that's a good message. And I think to children, even more important. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. And I think it's quite interesting. Won't yappa too much about the show. You're here for the minifigures. So I also did Lloyd, which is the Legacy remake. I love the gold. I know he was originally with the silver, but I think the gold does do it quite nice justice. Here is the one when they went into the video game. I don't know what the season's name was. I really liked the little health bar on top. Face print as well. It was very interesting. I'm trying to keep the video short and brief because obviously, like you know, my phone storage is going to run out at some point. Golden Lloyd for the 10-year anniversary. Beautiful. The closest I'll ever get to owning a Golden Lloyd. Day of the Departed. Also a beautiful, beautiful fig because it also gives you an idea of what he could have looked like in the 2011 lineup. I also got the Skybound Lloyd, which was in the second wave of the Skybound sets. I got the one from the bin, which is just like a mini younger Lloyd. reimagined. I think he's got his scared face on. Oh, I'm so scared. And then his confident smirk. And then we also got the Avatar Lloyd, which was really cool. Love the concept. Golden mohawk. I mean, how extra can you go? And then I just thought I'd finish it off with Possessed Lloyd, which is just, this is a legendary minifigure. This one is quite well known in the Lego Ninjago community. Right, I think that's all my Lloyds. Let's keep on moving to the GOAT, Kai. This one is from the Fire Mech from the most recent Lego Ninjago Legends set. Really like it. I also really enjoyed that Prime episode of Lego Ninjago Legends. I'm not sure what it was called, the episode, if not just that. I really like it because it's like a whole new art style for the series. And I think these characters can transcend all these different types of genres. And so it was just really nice to see that. It's on Amazon Prime if you haven't checked it out. Really cool. Golden Kai. I don't know if you remember, but in the rebooted series, they obviously had their moment in the light where all the ninja got their golden suits. But this is the 2011 Kai. An absolute classic. Then we got the Tournament of Elements Kai, which is a bit faded, but you know, it means it was loved. Deep stone armor. Whoosh, without armor. This is the deep stone armor, but with armor. Really nice. The remake of the Tournament of Elements, and I think I'm going to show the original one as well. Here it is. I like the original. I like it a lot. And with the nice little symbols. Skybound. Whoosh. I'm speeding through here. I got to make it short. Techno. Day of the Departed. Lovely, lovely figurine. Lovely. I love this lineup of suits. Blacksmith. Love it. Seeing it for the first time. Legacy Kai. Love the gold. I think it's really nice. I really like these remakes. Can you call it a remake? I don't know. Hands of Time. Without the cowl, unfortunately, but still a really cool minifigure. It happened again where the phone storage ran out, but here is Deep Stone Zane. Love it. We're gonna go quicker. That's probably why I was rushing so much, because this phone storage is almost full. Beautiful, beautiful Day of the Departed. Oh, you'll like this one. This is the Air Jitsu Zane. Beautiful minifigure. Really like this one. Wish I had all of them. For most of these, I wish I had all of them. Hands of Time. Really like the detail on this one. You might want to see the face print. I think the face print is also quite unique. Got a little crack there in the corner. I don't remember. I remember like he loses his mind a bit in the Hands of Time, where he just starts talking about escalators and stuff. 2011 Zane. A beautiful figure. This is one I got really recent because I don't have a lot of the Dragons Rising minifigures. But this is a really nice looking fig. I really like it. I'm a bit out of the loop, so do forgive me if I don't know what's going on at the moment in the show. Legacy Zane. I'm so happy that they gave him his original face, because that's so nice. I never had a battle damage Zane, so this was really special. Also, again, shout out to my girlfriend who bought me the set for my birthday. I know, 21-year-old getting Lego Ninjago for his birthday. I don't care. This was a weak line of suits, but I don't have to tell you that. You know that. Okay, yes. I do have all the Skybound suits. So this is very nice. Again, face print that was also with the deep stone armor. What else? Oh, we did miss a Wu, but it was just the same Wu from Possession, but also reused in the Skybound. This one's a little bit more dirty, but you get the idea. We're busy with Zane. Where's Zane? Do we have more Zane? Fun fact, Zane is my girlfriend's favorite character. And now, having rewatched the show, I have also grown very fond of Zane. And I might too be a very big fan of Zane. You see how beautiful that is? Sometimes when someone shows you how to love something, you know how to love it yourself. Okay, I think that's everything for Zane. Let's do a bit of Nia. No, I still have one Zane left, which is the prisoner outfit, also featured in the previous video. Okay, cool. Come on. We can do this. What else do we have? What was I busy with? I think we're gonna do J. Yeah, let's do a bit of J, eh? Skybound, you know, it was his season after all. Do I have the eye patch with this? No, I don't, unfortunately. That is unfortunate, but I love the blue. I love that blue color so much. I'm gonna just make some space here. Day of the Departed. Beautiful fig. Beautiful. Another Day of the Departed, just with his hair, which I'm so glad I have. It's so neat. Hands of Time, without the armor. Neat. Don't think, oh, little worried Jay. And here's Jay's mom. I think I should probably feature her as well. Also from the Legacy sets now, exclusives. I'll feature them in between. Why am I grabbing call? It's not his turn yet. Ejitsu Zane. What am I saying? Jay. Ejitsu Jay. Look at that face. So cool. So cool. Obviously not the NRG Jay, because that's impossible for me. Tournament of Elements Jay. Yes, it's probably one of my favorite figs, because I just love this blue in the simplicity of his outfit. Deep Stone Armor Jay. Beautiful. I don't know if I have any other stories that I can tell in this video of like one of my fondest memories with the Lego Ninjago series. I mean, it was my childhood. What more can I say? Legacy. The gold looks cool. Wish it was silver. All I gotta say. The one very rare minifigure, the reflection that he sees in possession. With very nice arm printing. With hair, cool eye patch, all of the cool stuff. Any other J's? Any other J's? Well, we recently got the Rogue one. I also showed in the previous video. Beautiful. Beautiful. What else? Do we have any other J's? Is that it for J? No, that was quick. Okay, cool. Let's move on to Cole. We got a Skybound Cole with his hair piece. And then we also got a Skybound Cole. Oh, this is Day of the Departed. My bad. Very nice. I'm gonna grow quiet. I don't know what else to say. I think I'm trying to keep it brief. And I'm very focused all of a sudden. That's actually, I'm uncomfortable with the silence. Another Tournament of Elements call. I think between Tournament of Elements and Possession, I can't decide which one is my favorite season. I probably more often tell you that Tournament of Elements was my favorite. Here is the Skybound with the ghost face. There we go. What other calls do we have here? There we go. Also wish it was silver, but I can't complain. It looks really nice. I just love Ninjago, hey? And Lego played with my nostalgia meter, and I fold it like a paper, like a piece of paper, completely folded, and got all these Legacy suits. I think that's it for Cole. Oh no, we also have the Titan mech Cole, which it's probably one of the coolest mechs ever made. Let's do some Elemental Masters real quick again. Koloff. Ash was it? Speed. Sound. Well, let's do some Master of Wind. Moro. The legend himself. With the cape. I didn't show the cape one last time. I hope it is okay that I think I'm not going to show too much of the villains, because there's a lot of repeats. So please forgive me if I don't show all of the villains. Like, you know, like the goons type of characters. Let's just show this Pixel again. Also nice. One I got from the bin. We haven't done Nia yet, but I don't want to move on to Nia yet. I just want to show all the other characters yet, like the Ronin with the hair. My man Dareth. Oh, Dareth. Crypto. Very rare Crypto. Oh, let's get his head out of there. Yeah, we go. Which is a basic print. I think that was basically the face print you would get with all the Ninjroids. But that's just really nice. And here's Cryptor normally. But this is also still from the Day of the Departed. This is not the original Cryptor. Okay, cool. Let's move on to Nia. Oh, I still got some Elemental Masters. Gravity. Don't know if I showed him last time. Earth. Nature. Earth is Cole. Old. The previous Elemental Master of Earth. I don't think it was Cole's dad. I think it was Cole's grandfather. I'm not sure. Let's do Nia. Okay. Skybound. Beautiful. Day of the Departed. Beautiful. Another Skybound with hair. Can you believe it? Beautiful. Very exclusive, very rare. Beautiful. Oh, I like this one. This is so cool. Briefly shown in the Tournament of Elements. Even got the little bracelet there. So nice. Then I also recently got the remake, if you want to call it that, the legacy version of older Nia. Love that they used her new face print instead of, you know, the previous were just normal city fig face prints. That's so cool. Samurai X. Samurai. Let's just do also the old Master of Water. Nia's mom. I think we also got Nia's father here somewhere. I'll get it in a sec. Let's just do Deep Stone Armor Nia, which was very unique because she obviously wasn't in the normal primary colors of the rest, which were black. She had a much more interesting look. This Nia, also from the Dragon's Rising. Love it. Very cool. But it does give that kind of like, looks like a biker helmet to me. I don't know if I like that vibe. One from the bin. Very nice. What are the Nias? Oh, I didn't show this Kai. Obviously the golden Kai. Sorry again if I miss one or two. Just gonna do a random villain again. Rare fig. You see, if I don't find a Nia, I just try to get others out of the way. Like Chen. Legendary villain. Here's another Nia. Hands of Time. Very cool. I'm speeding through. Just some Ninjroids. Let me get some other Ninjroids just to cover my bases. Got like 3 here. I usually not like to play with Ninjroid, the mini one. So I'll just give one of them short legs. Here's the Master of Fire. Oh, and the other Ninjroid with Cole's weapon, because I lost him. The Cole, Techno Cole. I don't know where I've lost him. Moro, another Moro. I have no idea what this guy's name was. I don't even know if he had a name in the show. But very cool with a mohawk. Makes him quite recognizable. We also got a lot of the villains from, from Tournament of Elements. Really cool looking design. Don't know the names of these. I think this wasn't an official fig, but I just gave him a helmet. So I can make it look like he belongs because I don't have his headpiece. Got some skeletons. Let's do some skeletons. I know we were busy with Nia. I'm not seeing any Nias. Got some skeletons. I love this skeleton because this is an original from 2011. And I used to have the spinner, but I lost like basically everything else. But I got the minifig. Some of the Day of the Departed ones. An actual skeleton from my recent Dragon's Rising. The arms would break actually because the 2011 molds were quite brittle. So if you do see some of them without arms, that's why. Also, was it Chuck and Numbskull or something? What Chuck and I don't know. I'm speeding so much. I'm forgetting everything. Captain something Roku, Captain Beard, something Blackbeard. I'm not sure. In his prisoner outfit, I lost this. This one's mouthpiece, so I just gave him a mask, unfortunately. But to make up for it, I did get General Cryptor. No, it wasn't General Cryptor. I'm blanking. I am so sorry. But not the only. Garmadon isn't the only one with 4 arms, eh? Let's get... do we have any ninja left? So I have no idea who this is. No idea. You know, it's the new characters in Ninjago that I have just no idea who they are. Let's do the other Ronin again with... video's 12 minutes. I see now. Well, the second video. The first video was probably, again, like 10 minutes. This is going to be a long one. But hey, the new Samurai X, which, spoiler alert, was Pixel. But this is the Possession era Samurai X. We got some Ghost. Let me do some of the Ghost. Get that out of the way, some of the villains. Sorry again, I'm gonna skip over the Ghost because we've got a lot of doubles. I'll show the generals, which names I also don't remember. I think it was Wraith, this one, or was this one Wraith? I have no idea. I don't know who was which. I'm playing like Guess Who game. Guess that Pokemon. I have no idea. Another villain from Hands of Time. One of the Hands of Time guys that I got here. You get the idea. A lot of repeats. Same armor sets. Same looking armor sets. But I do have this one with the Medusa kind of headpiece. And I have been told that that is quite a rare one. This is from the Sons of Garmadon gang, which is so cool with nice arm printing there as well. Apparently also quite a rare fig. He looks like he belongs in Batman. You know, the Batman, the Robert Pattinson Batman. Like if you were to do like a custom minifig for that movie, this would be the villains for sure. More ghosts. Ghosts without hats. Another general. I don't have his full weapon, but I have two of these. Here's his full weapon. Like he was so cool because he had like a skeleton face print, which was so cool. I loved the Possession season because the designs I think were so elite. Banshee? Banshee? I have no idea what I'm saying at this moment. I think I'm just speed running through these. So we've got some Serpentine in here with the very recognizable Pythor. Again, some more snakes. I think the last few villains we're going to do is some stone warriors. What's it called? Ghost. And then let's do some Skybound. Let's do some Skybound speed run. Monkey. The monkey from Skybound. I thought that was so cool that they gave this as an official like figurine. And I think it's also a nice callback to the original Pirates sets, which also had some monkeys. This villain, I don't remember his name, another ghost. Then I also got a lot of these, I think they were called Wraiths, these guys. I'll show you what they look like. And what they were really nice for was they could be put on minifigures' heads. This guy who looked differently in two different sets that I got of him. Another skeleton. Someone from the bin, the Oni villains. This is just a police guy from the prisoner set. Really cool jet thing going on here. Then, I'm actually going to take a minute to talk about these Dragon Rising villains, which I really think is so cool. Is the back is like, it looks like wings, but it's also, if you take it off, it's a mini dragon, which fits so perfectly on the back. I'm trying to do this while looking at the camera as well. Look at that, so snug, so cool. With dual molded headpiece. Very, very cool, very creative. I like the direction it's going. Another Mohawk. Dragons Rising. Again, one of the characters, the new characters that I'm not familiar with that came from the bin, the Dragons Rising. This main villain from the Day of the Departed, which for the life of me, I cannot tell you who this is, but I have him. And just the villager from the one Lego Ninjago's Legends line. And that, my friends, is all of the minifigures from the series. And because this video is so long, I'm going to do a separate video for the movie minifigures. So if you are interested in that, just it'll probably be the next one here on your screen and you could just quickly look at that. But yeah, quite a collection. Really like it. It's my little nerd out moment for this channel, and surprisingly did very well. So happy to help.